Hey, what's up? It's Martay. Welcome to my first installment of this series called Origins that I'm bringing to you guys. The first song that I'm bringing to the table is my song Delight. I just shot a music video for this song, which the song was actually produced, I believe, about 2008, 2009. So to shoot a music video in 2020 is kind of like, whoa, I just didn't see it coming, but I've always loved this song. And I actually did an acoustic session as well. You guys can go watch those. And I really like this song simply because it was my heart's cry. When I was going to school, I was at Boston U, which is in Boston. I was about 19 and I was walking down the street in Boston. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was kind of like coming up from the winter, like this season of like we're going into springtime. It's still kind of cold, but it's not really. And I was struggling. I was really struggling to be happy right where I was. And I know in the Bible that David stirred himself up before the Lord. He would constantly stir himself up with the law, with words from the Lord, with things he had heard from God in the past, and just different words. And he would encourage himself in the Lord. The Psalms is full of him doing that. And so I, in a moment on my way to class, I was walking down the street. I'll never forget it. I know exactly where I was. I can see it in my mind. I'm walking down the street and I was just singing over myself. And I was like, delight in the shoes you wear, delight in the wind that blows through your hair. And the wind was blowing through my hair. And I didn't necessarily want the shoes that I had on my feet, like literally the shoes. I was wearing shoes that were like kind of older and I was making just barely enough money to get by. And I had so many dreams and I wanted so much. And I just didn't feel like it was coming to pass like I thought it should all come to pass. Like my music dreams and dreams of doing this and doing that and seeing my family healed. That was a huge topic at the time on my heart. My parents were divorced at the time and I was struggling to see all of the reconciliation I desired with my family happen. And so I was praying like really like fervently over these things in my life. And I just had to take a moment and say, hey, Martay, it's okay. Like right where you stand is okay. God delights in you. It's okay. He loves you. He sees the tears that you cry. It's fine. And so that's exactly how Delight came about. And it's still a reminder to me to this day. I think I'm in American culture constantly. And one thing that is a spirit about American culture is you can always do better or get more money or do more, be more, get more. It's like this more complex. I got to get more. I have to have more. I have to be more. But God is really okay with you right where you're at. Like if you're looking at him and your heart is to know him, he is just so cool with you. Like, I mean, he always loves you and he always likes you. I think a lot of us don't believe that he likes us, but the reality of actually like receiving that was where Delight really came from and how that song was birthed. So I hope you guys enjoy my song called Delight.
All the love that I give, all the love.